Hey yo peeps, how you all getting on? This is your boy Popsy from Future Shock Studios and welcome back to yet another video. Today I'm upgrading the entire lighting system here at Future Shock Studios, and yes, it's all going to be by a brand called NEEWER. Alright, so this is what the studio looks like right now. Nothing terrible, but let's be honest, it's kind of giving me more of a bedroom live stream vibe than a pro looking YouTube style look. So let's go and change the look now. This is what it looks like after the full lighting upgrade, all powered by NEEWER. A big, massive difference. The vibe, the depth, and the color separation. Everything now just feels much more polished. So today's video is by far the most requested video by you guys. So let me take you through exactly how we lit this studio up from top to bottom. So with that being said, let's go and roll the intro. Alright, so let's talk packaging. NEEWER clearly has a type. Every light in this setup comes in the same eco-friendly, no-fuss packaging with its own custom carrying case. Whether it's padded or zippered, they're all compact, protective and studio-friendly. Basically, unbox, plug in and off you go. The FS230 is my key light. This 230-watt COB is an absolute beast. It arrives with a clean layout inside the case, and you get the light itself, the FS230 bicolor, a standard reflector, a protective cover, a power adapter, a UK power cord, and of course the manual. And the FS230 comes priced at around £220. The next light in the setup is the HB80C. This little 80-watt RGBWW powerhouse comes with everything you need to get going. Inside the bag you'll obviously find the light itself with a grip handle, Bowens reflector, a stand adapter, a 3-meter USB-C PD charging cable, and a manual. And the NEEWER HB80C is priced around £240. Now moving on to the CB300C, which I use for my splash light on the rear. Now this is the big boy, 300 watts of RGBWW output, neatly packed in a heavy duty bag. Inside you'll obviously find the light, a standard reflector, a diffuser, a UK power cord, and a user manual. And the NEEWER CB300C is currently priced at around $499.99. Last but not least, we'll be looking at the NEEWER TL120C. This long RGB tube light is the splash master. Inside the zippered carrying case, you'll obviously find the TL120C, a power adapter, a UK style cable, 2 steel wires, a mounting clamp, a DMX cable, a soft storage bag, and a very useful user manual. And the NEEWER TL120C will set you back around $289.99 in the UK. And all prices accurate at the time of filming this video. And any other lights, softboxes or stands mentioned in this video will have their prices pop up on the screen as they appear. As always, all the links will be in the description for you to check out. And it's also worth visiting their website neewer.com for more information about everything mentioned in this video and all their other lineup of amazing products. Moving on, let's go and check out how we placed and set up this new lighting setup. Okay, so here's how we got Future Shock Studios lit up these days. We'll start with the key light, that's the NEEWER FS230. It's mounted to the wall using the NEEWER triangle boom arm. 230 watt of bicolor COB power with 110,000 lux at 1 meter. CRI is 97 plus with a TLCI of 98 plus. It's a Bowens mount COB light that runs silent thanks to the internal fan and the app control. I've used NEEWER lights from day one, and the wireless control alone is why I'm still with them. It's paired with a 55cm parabolic quick release softbox, quick to set up, perfect for the space, and the honeycomb grid gives me controlled contrasty wrap without spilling the light everywhere. Next is my fill light, another workhorse, the NEEWER HB80C RGBWW, mounted to the NEEWER 9.2-foot air cushioned stand. This light is compact but packed. Bicolor 2500 Kelvin to 7500 Kelvin, a CRI of 95 plus, full RGB, HSI, XY, gel modes from Roscoe and Lee, and 18 special effects. It's fully app controlled and powered by a built-in battery that lasts 95 minutes in mute mode. It also shares the same 55cm NEEWER softbox as the key light. Again, amazing for soft, flattering light in tight spaces. Then we've got the backlight, another HB80C, but this one's rigged on the NEEWER 2-in-1 stand with a boom arm and counterweight sandbag. The flexibility compatibility on this stand is perfect for getting the right height and angle behind me. Sometimes I use this light bare, other times gelled or diffused, depending on the look I want. It's lightweight, fast to reposition and syncs seamlessly with others via app or the 2.4G mesh. Now moving on to the cool ambience look I've set on the rear. The NEEWER CB300C is my primary RGB splash light, followed by the TL120C, which I'll get into next. It's long, colourful and completely ridiculous in the best way. This 50-inch RGBWW tube light runs 42 watts with 32 individually addressable pixels, over 180 degrees beam angle, and has a bi-color range of 2500 to 10,000 Kelvin. You get 40 gels built in with 7 pixel effects and all the app and DMX controls you could want. Mounted just behind me, it's the light that gives the studio that pop of color and depth behind the subject. Then we've got the CB300C, which is sitting on a heavy-duty NEEWER low-angled stand with lockable wheels, and this thing is truly a monster. It's a 300-watt RGBWW COB up to 29,000 lux at 1 meter with the reflector. It's got all the usual RGB bells and whistles, HSI, RGBCW, gel modes, plus 17 built-in effects with its 360-degree rotating U bracket and Bowens mount. I can throw on anything from a reflector to a softbox. I use it mainly for ambient punch or background texture. Massive output and the silent cooling option keeps my takes clean. Every single one of these lights is controlled using NEEWER's Infinity Mesh via the app. I can group, dim, color match and trigger effects across the whole system without moving from the camera. For a solo content creator, it's an absolute dream. Okay, so I spent about 3 weeks tuning this studio's lighting setup, and damn, I have to admit, it's one of the hardest things choosing the correct lighting just for you. So let me go and show you my first ever behind the scenes of this studio's lighting setup.
Okay, so this is what the studio lighting looks like without any of the NEEWER lighting on. I'm going to switch it off now using the app. Okay, first light I'm going to concentrate on the hair light, which I'm calling the hair light. It's not officially going to be the hair light, but I know it will be actually. Look at the difference between linear and S-curve. I think the S-curve just looks better, mate, unless I bring the brightness down on that. That's harsh for me. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, bro? Now we're going to go for the main back, and then we're going to switch the, oh my God, bro, look at that. And that's at 19%. And that's just going to give me my wall light. The next light is going to be the CB300. That's going to give me light there. Wow, all my settings are totally out. So that is basically what I do first, yeah. After that, I'm going to go to this light. No, actually, the fill light can come in afterwards. Let's go to my key light. That's the FS230B. Put that on. And mate, that's just running at 5%. Right, take it up a little bit. And what I normally would do is
negative fill.
Negative fill. So that now is all the NEEWER lighting. How does it look? Let me just turn it all off.
Oh yeah.
So that I know has to go up a little bit. So you guys would assume backlight there is giving me that light. It's not, it's that. That's the final look with the NEEWER lights. Let's turn them all off. That's with all the lighting off. Crazy, innit, Roy?
Yes.
And that's with all the lighting on.
Nice.
Right, we're done for the day. Put the lighting back on and band kariye.
So going to help Popsy switch out his lights today. He's going fully into the NEEWER system, and I'm seeing this for the first time myself, so let's see how this goes.
If you had to look at my lighting in the studio when you've seen so many of my videos, what would you say?
It's intricate, to say the very least.
Yeah, my lighting system is very intricate.
Yeah,
there's
a lot going on.
Messy system today. It's a beautiful light. It's got a bit of weight on it, hasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's got some heft to it.
Okay, and again, the stand is from NEEWER. How easy is that, mate? CB300C. I love that cap, mate.
It's like a little shower cap.
A shower cap, yeah. Okay, guys, so to give me the fill light, we're going to use the NEEWER TL60. I've got the TL120 at the back, and I'm trying to keep this little NEEWER, a Lanzi little stand, because I don't want to take too much space up. As you know, that's where I do my recording.
Oh, the tongue twister.
And it comes with a actual case as well. NEEWER You're impressing me now.
Oh yeah,
But obviously we're not going to have it on there. We're going to put it on a stand.
for the stand.
Oh yeah, for the stand.
So we're going to need that, aren't we?
Yeah, if you could put that on there now. That's not bad, mate. I like that. And look at the form factor of it. It's not actually that big as well, is it? That looks slick. And it's a full, you got a full color monitor there. Full color LED panel at the back as well.
Nice. This is the real reason people see this YouTube content, isn't it?
There we go. That looks pretty slick to me. And that's really good for handheld, to be honest. And if you used it in conjunction with this, you can actually have it handheld.
Yeah.
No,
So you reflect it out for the...
that you got the... AJ's holding it with the stand, but you've also got this little handheld stand, or you can put it on a desktop. I think pretty cool idea, I think. And I have been using the Godox light there as a fill hair light. Put another newer softbox on that one, I think, yeah? So guys, we got the HB80C there for now. We're gonna put the 230C, I think we're gonna put it on there. We've got the CB300C there, FS150B. So if you're curious on what's been lighting me up for all these years, it has been these two lights. Absolutely love them. So the HB80Cs are USB-C powered, and on there we have got a newer, I've got the newer V-mount battery, which will power with that. I think that's going to be a better idea, yeah.
Trying to look at
So guys, that's on there, and it's been powered by the newer V-mount battery. Okay guys, so when it comes to my B-roll, I have been using the FS150B on the Ambient Lights strip box 30x120. So those of you guys that have been saying, Popsy, how do you get the look on your light? It's that beauty of a light, FS150B. And we are today, there you go, I'll still have a lot of use for you. So we're going to go from the FS150B newer to the newer HB80C RGB, and that's going to go onto this Ambient full strip box. I like it. It was easy to set up. I did buy the Godox one, and that was a bloody nightmare. Are you kind of impressed with the packaging, bro?
Packaging is awesome. Yeah, it's very tightly packaged. You know, it's something, if you drop the box and everything, you know it's going to be like shockproof and that, and
yeah,
perhaps even future shockproof.
Future.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
And generally, people, this studio is, I mean, it's a fully kitted out studio, recording studio, I should say. And little did I know it's going to one day become a YouTube studio as well. Let's go on it, mate, and let's go and put it on there then. Lift it up for us. So guys, this is what they call a strip box, and turn it vertically as well for us, please. All my B-roll is generally done on one of these. Let's see the back of it. Did it go on pretty well, AJ?
Yeah.
No issues there?
Clipped on perfectly. No struggle, no issues.
It is that one, yeah. So guys, that is the FS. Anyway, let's take it out of the box and see what it's like then. Hair light will go on this, another newer stand that I've got going on here. And this does horizontally flip, so you can do overhead shots with this. This is so heavy duty, this thing. There you go, newer. And there's AJ.
I'm having a lot of fun. I'm geeking out right now.
You're geeking out.
Very much so.
Okay, we're removing the main key light I've had for so many years, the FS150B. Yeah, mate, I'll grab it. I'll tell you what, these handles are so useful. That's the newer softbox. Lovely. FS150B. Okay, so this is probably the last light we've taken out now. Should we change this over?
Let's do it.
Okay, bye FS150B.
Super easy.
That is, isn't it?
Super easy.
That's been on there years, bro, since I first had that light.
And it's taken me a split second to take it off.
Yeah. And there we go. In all of its glory, we got the newer Thanks, AJ. You're a superstar, mate.
More than welcome, Joe.
You guys are probably wondering, you know, a lot of companies do send me lights and I do their reviews all the time. One of the main reasons I stick to Neewer, but as I keep mentioning, is simply the app. It's absolutely flawless.
I love the pun, absolutely.
It is, bro. It's absolutely flawless. And look, most of my stuff is Neewer. You know, that's Neewer, that's Neewer, that's Neewer, that stands Neewer. Then we've got the CB300, the HB80C. Okay, this is where my mics normally are. I've got another HB80C there. The TLC, that's the TLC 120C, and then we've got the TLC 60C there. That's not going to fall on me, mate, is it? Well, I do leave it a little bit loose anyway.
Yeah.
So I can spin it around. Just put it on for us. Just a little button. Yes.
So?
Yeah.
Nice.
Now we'll have to do all the B-roll for it, buddy. Well, not today, but... Brilliant little swivel thing.
That's, yeah.
And to be honest, it's actually very well manufactured.
There we go.
Okay, just moving that into place.
So as I mentioned earlier, the whole lighting setup at this studio is triggered by the Neewer app. Let's go and load that up now. And as you can see that I've got a heap of Neewer lights running in the studio. And now what we're going to do is going to off all the lights and put them on one by one. And this is what the lights look like. I'll even switch off the background. Okay, so the first thing I start doing on every review is setting up my fill and backlight. Let's get that going first. Okay, so you can see the backlight there. Let's just put it back off. I'm using the app as well. So let me press that button in front of you guys. There you go. So that's my backlight. Now let's bring in the fill light. By the way, the backlight and the fill light are both the HB80Cs. Let's click on that. And I will go into the lights in a little while. And then I've got the amazing backsplash. Let's go into that. So that's the CB300C. As you can see, it's starting to come together. And then to give that whole splash on the back, I use the TL120C. And guys, all these lights are by Neewer. So that's my kind of backlight already done. So we've got the fill light, my backlight, the splashes on the back. That's the CB300C. And then I'm gonna go for my splash here, the unsung hero, the TLC60. Neewer. So I start getting that kind of look. And the last thing I'm going to put on is my key light, the FS230B. And there you go, we've got our look. So with the app, I can turn all the lights off in one go. Let's do that now. Okay, so that's all the Neewer lights off. And this is my usual background that I've had from day one. I don't know why I don't change it, but I will at some time. That's all the Neewer lights off. Let's put them back on. Wouldn't you agree that the Neewer app is just truly amazing? So with that being said, let's go and wrap up this video with some final thoughts. So here's the final look thanks to a solid 3-point lighting setup. The Neewer FS230 is doing the heavy lifting as my key. The HB80C fills in the shadows just right. And that second HB80C adds that subtle edge from behind. It's a simple setup that makes everything look crisp, clean and properly dialed in. It's an all Neewer setup that just works. Simple, smart and zero stress, just the way I like it. So finally, would I recommend Neewer's lighting, stands and softboxes to you? Absolutely yes, 100%. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.